So you guys might be a little upset with me. Or maybe not, maybe you'll agree with me and you won't care at all. If you haven't noticed, my pets as well as my general outfit have gotten rather festive. And some of the banners that are hanging down here are a little bit festive as well. I've got myself a little Everscream pet. Right, little jack-o'-lantern up there with a very strangely vibrating face. I know it's probably meant to be flickering, but that is not what that is. That just looks like vibrating. And also I'm wearing, you know, a lab coat, and I got the razor pine, and I've got tattered fairy wings, and everything's different. And that is because I went and I did all of the moons off camera because I don't really think they make for good viewing. I'm sorry. I don't think that the traditional invasion episode is really all that great. The event episode. There's always one in this time frame, okay? The pumpkin moon, the frost moon, and the Martians, one after the other. It's a little silly. I didn't do the Martians, mainly because I kind of, sort of forgot about them. I'm not even gonna lie. We're gonna do that later. It's okay though. All the death and everything that I receive from the Martian death ray will make up for the fact that I'm probably more than likely going to just steamroll through the rest of the pre-Moon Lord stuff. I'm sure, I don't know, maybe the Omega prototype will be kind of tough, but I don't really ever have any trouble with the Empress of Light, and Duke Fishron usually just falls over, especially whenever I'm mage with Razor Pine. This thing right here is the bane of vanilla Duke Fishron, it really is. The main thing that I would like to go over before I get into any of the boss fighting stuff is the fact that there's a lot of new items from these events that are new that I think are great and I'd like to share with you. Most of them coming from Pets Overhaul because the events have a lot of pets. So there's 6 of them, and some of them are really good for me in particular. Some of them are better as other classes, and some of them are just generally good utility overall. And some of them actually unintentionally pair really well with the Mod of Redemption's weapon effects, but we'll go over them. So the Shrub Star, the Everscream pet, is explicitly a magic pet. We've had a couple of pets that do something similar to this. Multiplies your magic crit by 0.6 times, increases max mana by 100, critical magic attacks recover 12% of your missing mana plus 5. This can be procced every 4 seconds. Gain damage and crit depending on how much mana you have. Grants 30% magic damage and 10% crit well at 100% mana, which is a lot, but 100% mana is something that I'm almost never at. So it'll be a roller coaster of damage. So it's strong, but you know, there's a little bit of a gimmick to it. And then, of course, the Pumpkin Scented Candle, especially the rarity or the quality that I got right now, grants 4 plus 0.3% attack speed per quality, 7 plus 1.2% harvesting XP boost per quality, increasing your Unimos pet harvesting XP gains, and 0.03 plus 0.01 luck per quality. So down there, you'll see, I've got almost maxed out attack speed, which is fantastic. Luck is not so great. Harvesting XP bonus is about half, but this thing is great. You can definitely tell the difference in attack speed. You can really tell with the Razor Pine. So that's without it, right? Throw it on. I mean, my god, it's a machine gun. Rapid fire blasting. Makes the sun shoot even faster. Yeah! Hey, jiggles. Boop. I love this weapon so much. Okay, the Rock Slide is really cool, okay? And all the event weapons, numbers-wise, they're really powerful. But this thing right here is just goofy. All right, it is a goofy, silly, good time. I mean, look at that. That's crisp, okay? That is some good magicking, okay? Those 2 pets we've gone over. There's a few more left, Ballman. Don't get distracted now. So we got the Spider Egg. This one is the one that I mentioned was really, really good and kind of unintentionally paired with Mod of Redemption's weapon effects. Damaging enemies apply poison for 10 seconds. For those of you that have been paying attention to the particular weapons, some of the nature ones has a chance to drop a defense increasing nature boon upon hitting enemies inflicted with a non-fire debuff. And I think there's some that deal extra damage to enemies that are poisoned. I'm not 100% sure. I think I remember seeing that. But this is really good for this. So if I put this Spider Egg on, I basically guarantee always have nature boons up everywhere, as long as I'm using a nature weapon, and Razor Pine is one such weapon. Upon damaging an enemy, remove their poison immunity if the target does not have immunity to the venom debuff. So I think that's most enemies I can give that debuff to. Things like the Destroyer, of course, I don't know why I'd be fighting him now, but you know, for example, gain benefits for damaging enemies that are already poisoned or inflicted with venom. Damage dealt increases to 1.8, plus 5 for poison, and it increases even more for venom. Knockback dealt is multiplied for 1.25 for poison and at 1.6 for venom, and crit chances increased by 6 for poison, 10 for venom. Very, very nice. It makes them sick, and then it makes them die. It's beautiful. And we have the Cursed Sapling, which is garbage for me, but it's really good for Summoner. We've seen a couple of pets like this. I believe Plantera's pet was the one that increased life regen or life steal for her weapon specifically. This this works very similarly to that in the sense that it increases damage for the Dark Harvest, the Raven Staff from the Pumpkin Moon. So that's really cool. Then we're going to move on to the Frost Moon stuff, Baby Grinch's Mischief Whistle. This thing is kind of sort of the same thing. Slows all non-boss enemies in a 30 block radius by 100%, which is actually really good. Basically locks everything in place on your screen, which kind of makes events very easy. Grants a permanent warmth effect, reducing cold source damage, and all weapons for the Frost Moon gain 15% damage and 10% crit. So makes the Razor Pine even more powerful. There's a lot of pets that just generally increase the damage of this weapon in particular. And then we have the Frozen Crown, which is the Ice Queen's pet. This thing is all defense and utility. Instead of taking fatal damage, go to frozen state for 5 seconds. I will turn myself into a Ballman Sickle and slow enemies at a 30 block radius by 1000%, immune to all types of damage, recover 100% health through the duration, or not 100%, 100 health. After freeze ends, deal 200 base damage to all enemies in the slow range, gain immunity to all types of damage, 2.5 more seconds on top of the freeze's immunity. This effect is a 3-minute cooldown, so every 3 seconds I basically become immune, which is kind of nice. Could be good also for events, and also, in my mind, the lunar events, if they prove to be too challenging, which it is master mode, so there's a possibility that that might be a bad time. And now, aside from the obvious normal vanilla stuff like the Tattered Fairy Wings, I have the Celestial Shell on. I know that's typically more of a melee thing, but I think they reworked it, so kind of a good all-purpose utility accessory, which is nice. I'm generally stacking that up because I hit so darn hard, I don't need me no damage. I also got the Death Conch, which is a mod that I added in, which you're only seeing now because it only drops from the Reaper. Essentially, this thing just makes it so that you can teleport to where your last death position was, which is really good. It'll make getting around a lot easier, and it's in a it's a late game, right? So you're not getting it at the very beginning, so you can just blip around the map willy-nilly, but it's gonna make getting around a lot easier because I imagine death is something that is going to happen very often soon. I promise not to abuse it, don't worry. I won't try to bloop back before the boss despawns because I changed my respawn timer. I can be trusted. Trust me, I'm a doctor. I mean, look at me. Who wouldn't want me to be performing surgery on them? I'm not a threat to anything. Also, I love that I run almost as fast as these projectiles. That is nice. I run faster than my own projectiles. That's funny. The ADHD itch is getting scratched real good this playthrough, I gotta tell you. So now that I've spent 10 minutes rambling and ranting and raving about nonsense that most of you probably already fell asleep through, how's about we fight some Martians? Here we go. Martians are invading. Please tell me I didn't forget to turn this off. Okay, we're good. Time to Martianify. We're gonna pulverize them all. It's gonna be a great time. I don't know if there's anything that I really need from these guys. I just wanted to put an event in here just because. In memory of the event episode, which may never happen again. There's so much pain. All of them hit so hard. Death comes for me, I can smell it. And I'm dead. My god, it's taking about everything that I have in me to keep this place from turning into a graveyard. I really am trying, but I don't think I can help it. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I was sitting here wondering when the flying saucer was going to appear, but just remembered that they changed it and they nerfed the saucer spam in 1.4. Oh, there's one. Ah, Martian saucer. How's about I throw the sun at you? Ha ha ha. All right, here we go. Ready for the sun? The power of the sun. A boop. All right, well, wasn't that just a really, really spectacular time? Did you enjoy it? I certainly enjoyed it. I'm lying, of course. The more I play this game, the more that I realize I really don't care that much about events. I do enjoy the weapons from them, but for the most part, I'm not really a big fan of it. Never really have been. They're okay. They're neat for a first-time experience or maybe some multiplayer shenanigans, but beyond that, I don't care about them. Alrighty, now that we've done all that business, we have one more thing we need to do. So, a certain robot man needs some uranium. I think it's uranium. I'm pretty sure. Well, anyways, we got some. It's right here. This is what it looks like. It's that glowing green stuff in the abandoned lab that you need a pick saw to mine. So now that I've gotten me a pick saw, we're gonna head on over to the ice biome. Actually, we're gonna teleport there because we're civilized, all right? We're not savages. What? What is he doing all the way over there? I didn't even notice that he was over there. I didn't even notice he died. Anyways, alrighty. Let's go on down and speak to Kingslayer. Hello? Excuse me, sir, I have your radioactive stones. Look at you all well-fed. Good for you. Still a little spicy about that, huh? Okay. There you go. I could have found some myself, you know. Yeah, but you're glad that I did it for you. All right, can we go down through? Is he gonna change everything? Maybe a little bit less salty because I helped him a little bit. Why are you here? Fixing this crashed ship and just reflecting on our fight. Honestly, I'm just doing it because I got nothing else to do. Fair enough. Crashed spaceship. Yes, an android thought it'd be good to borrow it. He needed it. Okay, that's the same. You aren't fighting me? Because unlike you, I actually have a life. I mean, half a one. Aren't you a cyborg? But tis, that's a zinger. There you go. Are you human? I'm not some dude in a spacesuit. I'm a complete robot with a human mind. Okay, maybe not half a human, not a cyborg. You may think that's cool, but it's really not. I seriously regret becoming one. All of heroes? You saw my statue there? Yeah, I'm part of the heroes, but it's pretty boring. Always assigned to kill the weaklings like the Keeper. So that's why you were here, huh? I wonder if Skulldigger will have something to say about this guy. Not sure how much the NPCs interact with each other, but that'd be kind of neat if it did. Abandoned lab. Haven't been there myself, but I'm looking into it. Could have plenty of supplies to fix this ship. It had a security system, but it malfunctioned, so I might take a look and maybe steal some supplies. Hello, my fellow murder hobo. Very nice to meet another one of us. Other world? The other world just suddenly appeared out of nowhere, and then they canceled the project, unfortunately. Wah, wah. I've scanned the surface, and it seems to be rather frozen, with so far no signs of human life. Reminds me of a planet I checked out while in space. In fact, reminds me of many planets. Yes, the violent inhospitability of the majority of deep space. You gotta love it. All right, so quest. Anything else you want from me? My God, you are needy. You want to do something? Craft me a wiring kit. Should be simple enough. I would do it, but I can't be bothered to get off this chair. Use that cyber fabricator, the room under me. Okay, so I need cyber scrap, plating, capacitor, carbon myofiber, copper or tin, and wire. I am not gonna remember any of that. All right, can I make it? We have ship hull plating. Okay, I could make that. Looks like a quest I'm gonna need for later. Take the wiring kit now, make the hull plating now, why not? Okay, so I've got your wiring kit. You actually bothered to do it, good job. Hey, and the electricity's gone, nice. All right, what's next? You seem rather eager to help. Well, just get me some hull plating, would you? Thanks. Oh, buddy, 2 steps ahead of you. How can you even carry that? Thanks, I suppose. Oh, my friend.
Much like Atlas, I could carry the world upon my back.
This is probably a bit too complicated for you, but craft me an AFTL engine. AFTL stands for almost faster than light, since, well, I don't know if going faster than light is even possible. I'm planning on leaving soon, so be quick. Okay, sure. Ah, plutonium. I think that is the blue stuff over there in the crash site. I'm not able to get that yet. Or not the crash site, over there in the explosion area. This stuff right there. Yes, that's plutonium. I can't mine that. I think that is a post-Moon Lord thing. So we gotta take a break. That's a shame. It's all good though. Ship's looking to be in fair condition, right? He's definitely in a better mood. Not really sure if anything has really changed very much about him, but whatever. Okay, so he's a little bit less nonchalant, I suppose. He kind of wants to talk a little bit more. He's a little happier. Go ahead and use that cybertech thing. I don't care. Are you human? I wish I still was, mate. I can't eat or sleep in this robot body, but I still feel the pain of hunger and tiredness I can't satisfy. If it weren't for the AI I created for myself, I wouldn't be able to talk or move. Okay, here's something else to say about the Hall of Heroes, too. The members of the Heroes are all dingbats. Their leader just travels around the world without aim, and I don't even know what the other 2 members are up to. They haven't spoken in a while. Well, I mean, it's been a million years. I mean, how long was this? The work that he did with them, was it in between that time period? I guess well, I don't know. If I was flying around in space in a robot body with nothing else better to do, I'd probably try to go kill monsters, too, because what do I have to lose? Nothing new to say about that. Other world, you see the planet on the right in that one hologram? That's what I've named Lydon, a radioactive and desolate wasteland devoid of any life. This one here, You know, I always wondered what that was. Yeah, there's the radioactive symbol there, I guess. All right, now let us commence the boss myrtleation. That sounds like it's gonna be a really good time. First one on our list, our second Omega prototype. Let's make it nighttime. I believe I do have the Jura cell phone here, ready to go, and I have to cycle through things. Yes, right-click to cycle through. So you summon each one if you want to fight him again. The second prototype, mechanical whirls beneath the ground. Be wary of the deadly sound. Ooh, very spooky. All right. Hi there. You're back again. Hey, little fella. Got a drill. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It's been destroyed. The Omega Gigapora. I'm gonna throw the sun at it. Oh, hey, you're not supposed to fly through it. You gotta wait a minute. Come on. You gotta wait so I can do this. How about that? I know how you work, I remember. Oh God, you're lagging me a little bit. Is that what your special ability is now? Lag. Shield core, destroy it. Okay, now we hit it with the sun. Oh, come on, it's not gonna let me do it. It's really hard to do whenever the bosses are flying into it. You're supposed to let me power it up, and then you run into it. All right, come on, let me see your face. I need to see your face. Where is he, where is he, where is he, where is he? It's ready. Abooski! I didn't really do very much to you at all, did it? Not really. Oh, God. You are something else, ain't you? Ow. He booped me. How rude. Uh-oh. Oh, God, that doesn't look good. What is that thing? Looks like it's probably pretty bad. You don't want to get hit by that. Oh, my God. Okay. That's pretty neat. The shield's almost down again. It's definitely overhauled compared to what it used to be. I remember this thing fell right over. Oh, he's down to 1 health. Oh, it's gonna explode. Oh yeah, look at that. That was nice. That was a really good time. Oh, I got the drill too. Summons a mini Gigapora. Yeah, sure is mini. Ha, not bad. Little saddle useless Teochrome shield technology was. And completely encompass something as the shield projector will throw a hissy fit if it's inside. I did get some ideas on how to use this to my advantage though. Anyways, same as last time, already another machine for a test. Might take a bit longer though, as I'll try out a design of my own. Until then. Alright, well that was a really good time. That was very enjoyable. Okay, we open that up. What do we got from that? The Omega Power Cell. I can get myself some dangerous weapons now. I do love me some dangerous magic weapons. Where can I throw this trophy up now? There we go. You know, it's a little bit smaller in scale when it's mounted on a wall. Alright, we got the Micro Shield Core. A Micro Shield drone appears whenever a hostile projectile is shot at the player. When the projectile hits the shield, will release a discharge and reflect it. Shield can take up to 500 damage. Once destroyed, takes 10 seconds to reactivate. Not bad, but I still don't think I'm gonna use it. Alright, we're gonna throw this down here. We gotta make a couple readjustments here and get rid of these, because, you know, don't need them anymore. Alright, now about my dangerous magic weapons. Let's see it. Where are you? Alright, it looks like I'm looking for the Gigapeli Contactor. I have no idea if that's correct, but yes, that is what I'm going to make. And it's godly. Oh, you shoot out death. Very nice, I'm a big fan. Right-click to deploy a stationary drone or to call it back. Hold setting the drone will reflect them with a longer range and tighter spread at the nearest enemy. Oh, now that is pretty cool. I like it. Oh, it doesn't matter how I hit it. I just, okay, that's cool. I really like that. These weapons so far from these bosses are real neat. All right, now who's next? Duke Fishron? Okay, great. I can take a nap. I think I have my truffle worms already. I made truffly worms just because, you know, makes it a little bit easier. Thanks to Fargo's, I can just summon them without fishing. All right, let's get this over with. You got a pretty cool resprite though. All right, Razor Pine you right in the face. Yeah. Your bubbles. That's cute. Okay, and blast ya. And magic power, go. Oh god, oh you almost hit me. That was pretty close. And your bubbles again. You like bubbles, don't you? You're a big fan. You're like that fish from Finding Nemo. And there's the Duke. Okay, well that was nice and simple. You guys noticed there was a boss fight just now? I almost didn't even notice. I think that's all that I need from that guy. Razorblade Typhoon is always good. Increased damage to demons and can electrify robotic targets and deals extra knockback to airborne targets. I think that'll probably be really good against the moons. All right, time to reforge. Tally-ho! Duke Fishron does have a pet. I will go over that real quickly. It is a fishing pet. It's called the Pork of the Sea. Multiplies fishing power per angler quest, max times 1. Completed angler quests are 8. As you can see, I'm doing a lot of fishing. Gain 10% plus 100% of your fishing power as a double drop chance. Gain 105 chance to cast an extra bobber alongside your current one. So it's really good for some late game fishing, if that's what you're into. But maybe in a mod that's a little bit longer, like if you're playing a mod like Calamity, which never seems to end sometimes, you may want that. Or if you're not a fan of Fargo's and you don't just like to constantly have piles of the juice flowing through your veins at all times, then, you know, maybe that might be for you. I have the sauce in me always. Okay, let's go kill the Empress of Light. I don't even know if there's a Hallow on the surface to do it anymore. I just need the Lace Wing. That's all I need. Could you do that for me? Could you do that for me, son? Oh, wow. A Slime Staff as an actual drop from a Pinky. My god, the luck today is outrageous. Okay, here we go. There is a Hallow, and I gotta make it nighttime. No, wrong kind of nighttime. No orange moon. Give me the Lace Wing. Where is the Lace Wing? Let me see the butterfly. I'm gonna get that butterfly. Either you give it to me or I'm gonna come and get it, but I'm gonna get that butterfly. Here, little butterfly. I just want to capture you and crush you in my hands so that I can murder your rainbow mommy. Oops. Oh, Will? Hi. This is not where I wanted to fight you. Okay. I found the prismatic lacewing, by the way. Okay, so I guess we're gonna fight the Empress of Light now. It's okay. This is gonna go really well. It's fine. Also, would you look at that resprite? Another Foundry and Alchemy, wonderful creation here. It looks really good. I like it. Also, I may die if I don't get back to my, there's some stuff going on. I'm gotta get back to my thing. I must return quickly to the arena. Okay, go. Now we're back. Okay, we're good. We've got our platforms underneath us. Now we have platforms. We are safe. We can do whatever we need to do to kill this boss. I'm ready. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. That is really cool. I am mesmerized by the look of the boss. Too much that I don't even notice the fact that I'm dying. No, and we're dead. Okay, let's try this again in a little bit more of a controlled environment. Why did you go that way? Oh my god, she like explicitly went into my base and knocked Zephos out. That's hilarious. Just imagine Zephos just sitting there chilling, relaxing, enjoying his day, and then the Empress of Light just phases through the wall, knocks him out, and leaves. That's just insulting. That's just mean. That's a bad time for anybody. All right, and now we got to run away. I must escape. She's nearing death. Come on. And she died. Fey Flayer. Yes, I am indeed the Fey Flayer. Sorry about that, guys, over here. Zephos in particular, over there. Oh my god, that's funny. I think I do have a revival potion or something like that I can use to wake him back up again. All right, let's try that again. Hi, Johan, why'd you wake me up? I was having a dream about, doesn't matter. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. My mistake. All right, open up the relic. What do we have? Empress Wings. More flight time, better vertical multiplier, but the speed is about the same. Okay. Adept Night Glow. Hitting foes can create stars around them, restoring life and mana once the foe is slain. Oh, okay, we get her sparkle projectiles. I think they home, if I'm not mistaken. And the soaring insignia makes you fly more better and jump better. Infinite wing and rocket boot flight. I thought it was just a temporary boost. There we go, we'll have the sparkle wings, because why not? Rainbow cursor, doesn't mean no good. Prismatic die. I could have a prismatic head. It's kind of trippy. Hey, and there's the stellar tune. Oh yeah, got me a magical git fiddler. Oh yeah, looks nice. That's what I need. More violently explosive sparkle projectiles, that's great. Hey there, Zon, my old buddy, old pal. Care to do a little forging and reforging for these weapons that I'm probably never gonna use? All right, Godly Mystic, good enough. I'm getting a little bit low on funds here. We're gonna have to go and melt some faces down there in the mob farm. Make up for all that lost money, but there you go. That is what I call a boss rush. A little bit of a challenge there in the Empress of Light, but that's to be expected because I think I've probably only fought her about half a dozen times, so getting used to the way her projectiles work is kinda eh. Also, I've never really been the most massive fan of hers, but you know, whatever. She's a nifty boss, I guess. The resprite from Foundry and Alchemy looks pretty good though. I'm a big fan of that. Looks nice. It was quite a pleasure blowing it up with explosive magical power. Also, if you take a look down there, we've only got a few more things left that we gotta do. We gotta take down a lunatic cultist, the lunar event, and the moon lord. That's gonna be in the next episode, and then we have got just a few post-Moon Lord things to go through. And definitely gonna be some more modded content. 100% guaranteed. Helped out Kingslayer, wiped out the Martians, and just blew a hole through a bunch of bosses and got even more powerful loot. I'd say we made good progress today. So with all that said and done, I think I'm gonna call it an episode here, guys. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it. And as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hope you have a good one of those. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.